Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll,
Yep, 7 o'clock.
yeah.
7
Yeah,
o'clock.
yep.
All right, 7 o'clock, we're going to call the July 14th, 2025 meeting of Planning and Zoning to order. We'll start with a roll call on my right.
There he is.
Okay, all right, so finish that off.
Yep.
Charlene, Roll call.
Oh, Charlene
Roll call.
Lavoy. Sorry.
Adam Quagliaroli, present.
Lord Platt,
Peter Marchand.
John
And John Cooney.
John Cooney.
There we
All
go.
right.
Welcome. Good to see you.
Rista is absent and excused, and in her place will seat Charlene. Okay.
Did
Agenda
John,
review.
did John ask to be moved?
No.
Hey, John.
Agenda review. Anybody have anything on the agenda? No? Okay.
I'll make one quick note that the agenda that went out had the commission members a little behind the times with Rissa's appointment, but that's been corrected going forward.
Okay, cool. Public comment, anybody have anything in the audience they want to talk about that's not on business tonight? No, okay. So we have a public hearing we're going to start for PZ 25-12. Motion to start that?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye? Okay, we're started. You're
I'll
up.
give you a recap. This is a text amendment that you all reviewed over the last few meetings. There are changes to Article 2, Section 415-13, subsection 3, Article 4, Section 415-43, and the rearrangement of the subsections that follow that to keep the alphabetical order. Article 5, Section 41554, and Appendix A, which is the use table. There's a number of items in here, but a brief recap of what they are. We are updating the definition for mobile and modular homes, or actually it's mobile and manufactured homes, so as not to include modular homes, so that those do not require a special permit going forward. An update for, or rather a new definition for helipad, which goes along with a new section of regulations that you all have reviewed and are to be looked at as part of this public hearing. Updates to the Highland Lake District fences and walls regulation to clarify primarily setbacks and some other clarifying language in there. If you recall, there was a setback provision that required 9 feet on the side yard for fences. We're clarifying that down to 2 feet. The new section regarding helipads, and then updates to the use table. Those are primarily adding zoning permit uses as are already laid out in the regulations elsewhere, adding helipad as a special permit in a couple of locations, and fixing one oversight that we found, which was contractor storage yards, which got left off the use table in the reorg that we all did as part of codification a few months ago.
Anybody in the audience want to comment on these? No?
So that use for the contractors' storage things is in what district, what zone?
It is definitely in the PI. I think it might be in the town gateway as well.
I thought
And
it
they
was in
were,
gateway,
it was in the individual use tables in the old regulation that was listed in each section.
Yeah.
And it just didn't get copied over to the master use table. So we just took it exactly like it was. There's no changes. It's just
Right, administrative.
fixing an administrative
Yep,
issue.
okay.
Yep.
And
Yep.
just to clarify, that's landscaper contractor yard is how it appears.
Yes.
Okay, so because of timelines, it's been recommended that we leave this public hearing open till our next meeting. So,
I'll make a motion to that effect to continue the public hearing till our next meeting,
Second.
which would be
All in
the
favor?
28th. huh?
aye?
Yeah, that'll be the 28th.
Okay. So, under old business, the public hearings continue, we have none. Under old business, PZC 25-6, they've requested a extension to July 28th. Are they gonna be able to make that?
Well, we'll find out whether or not they'll be here on the
Okay, if
28th.
they
They
don't
still have
make-
plenty of time on their timeline, so we can keep pushing it out for a little while.
Okay, so that's been extended now to new business, PZC 25-3. 13, applicant James Brandolini, 272 Perch Rock Trail, special permit, application for events in Highland Lake District, section 415-13.B.3. I think we all have that in our packages.
Yeah, just some pictures.
Hello, good evening, Jim and Lynn Brandolini. I think you have it pretty much. You've got a quick narrative as to the description of the work, and we gave you a few pictures, but I could just want to point out a few things on the survey. Everything's clearly marked on the survey as to what, where the fence is.
So we're really just accepting this tonight.
Oh, okay.
We're not holding a public hearing till the next meeting, so,
So you don't want to, okay.
yeah.
I'll make a motion to accept application PZC 25-6 and schedule the public hearing for our next meeting, which is July 28th at 7 PM.
Second.
All in
That's the
favor?
one,
Discussion.
that's the one you,
That's what I get to talk.
That's where you get to
Next
talk.
meeting.
28th, 2 weeks from tonight?
And so we're gonna use our current regulations to discuss this, right?
Oh, you went to Gilbert.
And not pending regulations? Correct. Okay. That's correct.
Okay.
Could I ask for pictures of, I know it says surrounding neighborhood. I see pictures of the fence.
Adam, I have,
you have more. We
Okay.
have a lot of, okay.
Okay.
And my request, I asked to not include the whole site.
So, yeah, we have, where would you like to see, seriously, I mean, what angle would you like to see from?
Just curious how the, how the topography lays, are you blocking the view of your neighbors?
Well, that's why I wanted just,
The view shed.
take a look at the survey.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you'll notice that on the, in the driveway, look at the left side of the property, okay, is 883 feet, okay? Our backyard is 887 feet. So, and it's clearly marked on the
Yeah.
survey. It's a nice wooded lot, which Jeff has come up, Jeff and Jeremy were nice enough to come up and take a look at it. It's a nice wooded lot, but our backyard sits 4 feet higher than where the fence is down by the lake,
Yeah.
okay? Which, I think does that answer your question?
And I'm just curious of, my considerations for the neighbors, if this fence is on higher property land, effectively, you have instead of a 3-foot high fence, you might have a 7-foot high fence as your neighbor sees it. I don't know,
Gotcha,
but I was just curious if we could get maybe a picture from those directions.
Well, I have, look, I went on my kayak the other day. I mean,
So we'll get
that's
all those
something we
issues.
should be
What
discussing
what
at
I
the
would
public
say
hearing.
is,
Okay, all right.
Right, it should be discussed tonight, because
yes.
they should be discussed at the public hearing.
Okay,
not-
I have a lot
Not
of
this
pictures.
meeting,
okay.
so.
And if you've got, I would recommend individually, maybe take a ride by and just get a
Or if you'd
visual
like
from
to-
the street.
Or if you want my contact, is it unusual to say that you're welcome to come in? If I'm there, I'd be certainly happy enough to walk you around. I mean, if that,
When you put the application in, somewhere down on the bottom, probably in small print, it said that you would allow commissioners onto the
gotcha.
property to inspect, so.
so I've already
That's
allowed you, okay, no problem.
All right,
I just
thank
wanna
you.
make sure we got the package.
Gotta vote on
Do
it.
you want these pictures tonight, or would you prefer to
Take them all down
Yeah,
again,
why don't we
They'll make a
take, yeah, why don't we take
We should
them?
have marked them up, though.
give it to them?
We'll take it, we'll scan them, we'll send them
Why
out to
don't,
them in an email.
why don't you let us mark them?
I'll mark them
We'll
and I'll
drop
bring
Okay,
them down
yeah,
to the
even
office.
You know, what
so you know
angle,
what
where
you're
it's
looking
from,
at.
so at
Makes
least
sense.
you're not guessing as to
Yeah.
what angle.
That's good.
And then
Okay.
we can drop them off, and you can have them, the original.
Well, they'll become part of the record, so we
These
will
are
have
super
them.
nice glossy pictures.
They are, beautiful.
Okay, so
Nice to share.
we will see you the 28th, correct?
28th at
Yes.
7.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Do we finish the acceptance?
I've got Peter as the motion, I didn't get the second.
Second
I
was
made the
John.
motion.
And then I started talking.
Yeah, I don't think there was a
John.
vote.
Okay, we got to vote on it?
I made the second.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye. Yep. Okay.
Was this PZC 25-6 or
13,
13,
It was 6.
Tabled.
table.
table.
No, it was continued to 7/28,
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
thanks.
thank you.
All right.
right?
It's tabled, administratively tabled by the chairman, yep.
So that didn't require a motion?
No.
Okay, now we're on to other business, discussion of fees for third-party app reviews.
Yeah, so at Willie's request, I put together a draft regulation for you all to take a look at. There is language that should be in your regulation that wasn't that isn't currently, which allows the commission to essentially bill applicants for third-party reviews as part of an application process. So if you get a large project that comes in, if they submit all of their documentation, and let's say the commission wants a third-party traffic study done, it would allow the commission to require that the applicant pay for that study, even though you choose the engineer that goes out and does that third-party review. So I've put some draft language in front of you. Jeff has taken a look at it. He's made a couple of suggestions under number 3, the town planner or designee as assigned by the commission. And then same thing in number 5, town planner or designee. And then at the very end in number 8, we would add to the end of that sentence, without prior consent and the demonstrated need for additional funds. So you'll see those changes reflected in your next draft. I just got them tonight. We had a chance to talk before the meeting, but.
Number 8,
Yeah,
the applicant shall not be responsible for costs incurred for technical assistance that exceeds the amount deposited.
right, which ties back to a line up above it.
Right, but are we gonna be real accurate in our estimates? Do we have a baseline for that?
So what we would do,
The basis of me wanting to do this is during the Bar Association training course this winter, the housing section, the woman who taught the affordable housing said if you don't have it, you need to put it in
Yes.
because we are limited what we can do with affordable housing and we are limited to how we can respond. So we need some other entity to do most of the negotiations and
Well, then you look at
Changes.
what our budget is. We
Right.
don't have a budget
You
for
don't
any
have a budget.
consultants.
And we don't
period.
have a budget.
We have zero
And it's-
funds.
And it's standard practice that those types of reviews
Right.
get paid by the applicant. And so
Yes.
what we do, and I think it's spelled out in here, and we'll review it again, but it should be spelled out. We, as the staff, would go out, we'd find that third-party review. I mean, I've got a number of firms around the state that I've worked with for various things. We'd find that firm, get an estimate from them. We'd send them the plans and say, give us an estimate
To review.
to review. They'd send a formal estimate back, and then we would put that in front of the applicant and say, here, maybe it's $2,500, and this is saying you could deposit funds up to 150%, so 25, 3,200 roughly, and then anything beyond that, they wouldn't be responsible for unless, and this is Jeff's added language, unless there's been a conversation that additional review was needed, or whatever the case may be, so that they've already consented that it's gonna cost more than that 150% of the
Unless
estimate.
it's found by the reviewing party that we need an additional consultant,
Right.
and maybe something.
Right, right.
And this is common practice already with wetlands.
Right.
Yes.
Pretty much this whole procedure, so.
Okay.
It's in
it'll-
wetlands.
The staff
So
will
we
know how
It's
basically
in
to.
the
have to have a-
wetlands
Yes,
regulations, but wasn't in ours.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
We basically need a public
The
hearing
only
next
thing we
meeting
had
to
was
act on
for
it.
LID procedures.
Right.
That was in ours for LID, that was it.
Right.
Can you walk me through the timing? At what point do you determine additional technical assistance is required? Before it comes to the board?
It
So
would,
it's in pre-review in your office?
it could be, I mean, we typically would need a motion from the commission to officially make that happen, but typically at the staff, when we're reviewing it, we usually have a pretty good handle on this stuff, and we can say, yeah, the commission's gonna want a third-party review, but we want a motion from the commission requesting that, and that sets it off. So typically, once the public hearing opens, either that first or second meeting, I mean, it depends on the size of the application, but
So that's
probably-
after accepting the permit?
yeah, you accept it and then open the hearing, and that's when you would typically have that motion to require that third-party review.
And does that ever conflict, from our experience, ever conflict with any time limits we have on keeping the public hearing open? Or keeping,
I haven't personally I haven't run into that because you can get that 65-day extension.
yeah,
So if you need to, you can push that hearing out to 100 days if you had to. And most of the reviewers that we've worked, or that I've worked with certainly, they understand the timeline, the time limit aspect of it. So they'll usually turn it around within 2 to 3 weeks.
Well, basically, anything with a special permit that would be included into this too. I mean, it's, the
Yeah, I
title
mean,
says
it's
site
really any, it
plans and
could be
things.
special permit,
Okay,
could
and
be
it
site
says
plan
all
too, but-
applications, right, site
Yeah.
plans.
Yeah.
Because we've run into instances where something was run by us by a site plan many years ago that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have had help on.
No way.
Anyways, we'll leave that alone.
And then I guess also it's, you know, as it arises that we need technical assistance as opposed to right up front. Do we always know right up front what we need for assistance? Or can we, as you
Well, I
talk
think
through
we would
things-
make a recommendation, but also when you receive the application, you know, if anyone feels strongly enough about it, you can raise it then, and if the rest of the commission agrees, it could happen, so. I don't think, we wouldn't wanna go too far down the road and, you know, have the third night of public hearing and then all of a sudden say it, that's, might be bad form, but.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But if we got into a disagreement with the engineer,
Sure, anything's possible.
Yes.
Yep, yep, or, you know, sometimes it comes from public comments. Some member
Yeah.
of the public who
Right.
lives near the project says, well, you know, we've got this drainage issue out there, and the drainage report submitted by the applicant's engineer says one thing, and you want a third party to look
Yeah,
at that.
like you
So
said, traffic, that's
Right,
another
traffic,
issue,
yeah,
things
yep.
like that,
Yep.
too.
Sometimes it's geotech reports, you know, it could be any number of things.
I'll make a motion to, for a public hearing for zoning change or addition to our zoning regulations for fees for third-party application reviews on 7/28.
I'm gonna, before we get further.
Or you want to put it out
I
farther?
wanna push it out farther because technically it
Okay.
affects the whole town, so I need to refer it to the COG and to our
Okay.
neighboring municipalities.
Oh.
So let's go with the second meeting in August, whatever that date is.
right?
No, second meeting.
Second
No.
meeting, because I wanna go a full month out.
You're talking the 25th then?
Yeah, 25, yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay.
Second.
August 25th.
Second,
Okay. Gotta vote on that.
Okay, second on, we vote on it? All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Unanimous.
you got us on cranking on all 8 cylinders right away, it's
Can I
great.
take,
Make up
can I
for it
take
on
you down to
Thursday
the other
night.
town that I work in and have you show them how it works?
Yeah, we've been
Want us to give them
hungry for
lessons?
this.
We can
I
give them
do.
lessons.
Yeah.
All right, so now we have approval of the June 23rd, 2025 minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of June 23, 2025, regular
second.
meeting minutes.
I'll second.
Got it.
All in favor?
3 of us.
Abstain.
The other 2 are
Abstain.
abstained. They weren't here. Yeah.
2 abstains and 3 in favor. And any communication?
Report.
Okay, motion to adjourn.
No.
Huh?
No.
No,
It's,
come on.
look what time it is, huh? You broke my record.
We got the,
I have one question. Enforcement,
Yes.
we gonna get an enforcement report? You know, I got used to that.
That's
Yeah.
spoiled.
Okay, uh-oh, it's like, darn.
I can't promise it'll be for the next meeting.
No,
but
no,
I'll
no,
get,
but,
something
yeah,
together.
yeah.
All right.
It's one of my favorite things to see what's going on and then go around and
It's a
look
fun
at it.
topic.
Yeah, well, I sent you an email too,
I
so.
know, I saw.
Oh, you saw it? Yeah, right, okay.
All right, I'll make a motion to adjourn now.
Second,
all in favor?
We're done.
We're done.
Unanimous.
Seven.
Good to see you. Huh?
I know, John.
Well, we haven't gone after 9 o'clock in quite a while. Believe me.
John,
We-
right, since you've been gone, and since they moved this around, everything got more efficient, who knows why?
9 o'clock
Second, Adam to abstain.
with the what? Adjourn?
Charlene and John abstain.
Charlie. Thank you.
Early enough for you?
Yep.
Huh, okay. 20 minutes. Not bad. Oh, I shut these off.